Hi everyone, it's Jerry. I'm on LeeChess.org, and I just got paired up playing a 5-0 game. Let's see. Let's see what Chessaholic says. They were wondering if I was recording. I guess you'll be seeing this eventually. Alrighty. Bishop to B5. It's castle. And I like this line opening up the F1 square. I'll be going for C3 and D4. I like H3. I like holding off on playing D4 for a little bit. I want to see black commit first. Now we're going to push and then play D4. And where to go with my bishop once challenged. Okay. Feels early to do that. Giving me the C3 square, but maybe that's quite alright. Bishop there. Knight G5 is my first thought. Is that really best? Don't know. Let's see if I could induce some weakening moves. H6. Let's get my rook on C1. H6 bishop back. I can also look for, now that they didn't play H6, I could go for queen to D2. Let's do this. This is a sensitive square for sure. I am prepared to take him out. Let's come all the way back. I may be able to just do this move, B3, and work against this knight. Maybe I should have factored that in. I think this is still fine. Running it. I could look to attack the king. All right, what's being lined up here? This kind of stuff. And G4 is pretty aggressive. Can I do without that? Yeah, let's try it. Let's see what the bishop does first. Are you gonna back up? This is my bad bishop. Be careful of this. If my knight goes too far, this is a pretty annoying move. It could be, if I'm ever capturing, this could be an issue. You know, they're just jumping right in. Well, has its points. Okay, we're going to take him out. And I think take here. Yeah, let's take there. And now what? This move, followed up with queen here. Soon this bishop's going to be anchored into D3. It scares me. Well, let's try this. This knight's ready to drop in there. Noted. Can I stir up some trouble? I'm going to have to. Soon. Rook to E3. Yeah, I don't see. I don't think I have some kind of an attack here. Queen to D4 and then just giving up the exchange. Let's. No, that's going too extreme. I have to come up with something here. This knight on D3 is a beast. He's soon to be a beast. Could go G4 for starters. Bishop D3 though. Well, let's do this. Yeah, if the bishop's on D3, at least I don't have to worry about the knight on D3. And if the bishop goes here, then queen D4 is threatening this with discovered check, and I could get the bishop. So let's see what the decision is with this guy. Probably still here. How am I defending this? Oh, boy. Okay. I guess he's just going to go down and I have nothing. Is that what we're staring at? that kind of a position? Do I have to play b3 here? Let's try to stir up some trouble with e6. So much for that. Alright, let's continue. Try to break down their king position some. Let's take. Yeah, and I maybe am right around the corner going to be losing this guy. Not a good game. Look at my king position on top of all of this. Oh boy. Okay. Played maybe a bit too fast. I'd like to see knight takes knight, but it's never going to happen. My rook on c1 looks silly. My queen can't get playing. Ooh, that's a bit of a surprising move. I'm probably still worse, but how are they tracking this pawn down? My knight has some security. Let's make some active move. No. Look to double. Keep pressure on the bishop. Definitely can't lose that pawn. Could look for these kind. Oh, they could force the queens off, but still, the ending is, yeah, they're going for that. And maybe this move, or no, let's go here first. I'm hitting at g5, and then maybe a4. I have to be concerned about my knight being undermined. Let's defend my rook first. b5 is a strong move. They're not going with b5. Okay. This looks a little bit odd, but... Let's go. I could grab that pawn right away. I only have 53 seconds. I could take that pawn, but I have this move. I have to double the rooks. I get the rook on b6. I want the b pawn. They could win this guy, too. Yupper. Okay. Maybe they struggle a bit more to get this pawn. Oh, I shouldn't have given up the h-pawn. Now they have a passed h-pawn. Okay, let's get here. a4, a5. I'm down a bunch of stuff. Let's try a4. Yeah. Alright, let's see if I could try to hold on here. The king could also enter. Yikes. I think I'm going to have to give up my knight for the bishop if it takes here. And get that b pawn. Yeah, this is just good. Start marching those pawns some. Okay. And g4. Let's play here first. h4 is good. Let's just lock down 26 seconds. It's a little bit of an odd move, I'd say. Let's try to be a pest with my king somehow. Somehow. I got this square covered. They could just start pushing that pawn. Gotta come back. Have some activity. Like to take the bishop and then take the h-pawn. Can't take with the king. Yeah. This is dead lost. Let's take there. You have to try to get that pawn. Yeah, 11 seconds as well. Yeah. They're allowing me to get a queen, but they are fast enough. They could still get pushing. And there's a fork there. That's a good time to resign. Poorly played game. My opponent took advantage of my mistakes. Well, let's go through it. Analysis. Yeah, I really let them have their way into my position here with these light squares. So, let's see. Maybe play it a little bit too fast. I'm fine with this position, but right around here, even maybe before queen to d2, this is important, because why not play b3? Just squash. This is a very poor piece. This is his only square. Let's kill that. Take this knight out of the equation right away, and then move forward with this stuff. So b3, queen to d2. Oh, I never even knew that this name was connected with this opening. Nyezhmetdinov-Rossolimo. Yeah, probably b3. Play against this knight. Not give up my light square bishop. Because this is awkward. I mean, the bishop on e3. I would be hesitant to play a move like b3 if the bishop could come out here, but there isn't a good way to take advantage of the gap that's left behind with b3. So this is a far more positive than a negative. I like the b3 move. I'm too quick with queen to d2, I believe. Now I know they don't go straight in for knight c4. Even here, I have another opportunity for b3, and I should be going for that. However, right around this point, my concern is the knight slipping into these squares. No, but that shouldn't be a concern. I have this covered. The rook and the bishop. I should be going with b3 here. If I could do it over, I'd be going with b3 here. This is too quick. And I'm not maybe right around here it's still equal, but I have to be accurate for sure. And there's now a 3 versus 2. There's a pawn in my position. There's an outpost on d3. I have some serious light square weaknesses, and I was lucky to even get into an endgame that I was lucky to even get to a point here where I had a strong knight on this square. But I'm down a pawn. Still a ton of things bad, but yeah, I definitely deserve to lose this one. Played it not good. My opponent pounced on my mistakes well. b3 instead of bishop here. I could do this whenever. Let's play b3 and then go from there. He's out of play, and I don't have to worry about my opponent entering here. Now I have time for this. Could try to attack. Yeah, the b3 move. Why didn't I play b3? Oh no. From here, got pounced on. It's yeah, just kind of lashing out right around this point. Queen d4. Could just jump in. That's just a check. And in the end, I'm still losing the exchange. Yeah, I don't like my decision to play bishop h6 as soon as I did. Kill this knight first. Keep him a bad piece. And then go with this idea, I think would be better. Let's see what the graph is saying. Let's look at the point right here. Whoa, it does like me even with this variation? I wouldn't have expected that. I had to follow up better right here then. I think this was the point where I was saying, I gotta come up with something. Well, you just saw I did not come up with something. I went with g4, and it wants to go with rook e to d1. And it still says that, oh, well, it's evenish. Oh, it's before that. Oh, when I played d5. Okay, that's a little bit weird. It says d5, holding it at a 0.7, and then after knight to b4, after it sees the move knight to b4, it's saying that it prefers black. Yeah. What to make of that? Exchange d5, that. Okay. Not quite sure why it's saying that. Okay. Odd. Yeah, it's no good to even try to work around this knight. The improvements are much further back. Yeah. If I was playing as black, I wouldn't have captured here. Queen d6 it likes better. Yeah, I felt black did give a little something up when they did that, but even so, my knight could be undermined with this kind of stuff. They have a very nice central queen. They could get the queens off like they did in the game, and he could even be hunted down like it happened in the game. But yeah, I'm able to have this knight for at least a little bit, and as a result this pawn, but they undermined everything well from here on out. Yeah, goes from bad to worse. Didn't have to drop my h-pawn. I could do this, but he's going to get hunted down. I'm going to be losing another pawn. Got nothing. So let me just look at the b3 move. That's really the last point. Instead of bishop to h6, it wants to go with bishop h6. No, I'm going to look at b3. Well, let's try bishop h6 first and knight here. It does want to take, and then knight to e4. Even doing this is scary. I gotta do awkward stuff. It's not fun. Knight here to stop knight to b4. No. I'm going to do without bishop h6. I like b3. Doesn't have an issue with b3. It's a nice controlling move. Don't have to enter any type of imbalance. Don't have to invest the bishop for knight. And we'll play it from here. Look at this next move. f6 it suggests. Bishop h6. Yeah, much more controlled position. I like this far better. If you do a knight comparison, I'm preferring my knights over black's. This is a poor piece, so I should try to keep it there. Keep it as poor. b3. Be looking for that next time. Okay, well, as usual, feel free to leave any feedback to this video in the comment section below. And as always, I hope you got something out of it. That's all for now. Take care. Bye.